Howdy friends, welcome to All About Relay channel. In the last video, we have seen how to use the home screen to test overcurrent pickup and overcurrent timing test, and also how to get the reports by doing manual testing. In today's video, we will see how to use home screen to test over voltage, under voltage, pickup timing test, as well as you guys know the harmonic restraint test or harmonic block test, right? In the conventional way of testing, what we do, we inject the current or voltage, the fundamental frequency value, and the second harmonic frequency value with the two different channel, connect two channel parallel at the relay terminal, and we adjust it. But the SMRT hardware and the RTMS software have a ability. It can generate four different frequencies in superimposed way. So we will see that also. It's a very crucial for differential harmonic restraint testing. It's very useful to know that particular feature. Let's assume you have an over voltage function that is 59 element. So the 59 elements can be set anyway, like 1 out of 3, 2 out of 3, or 3 out of 3, or phase to phase, or 3 phase. What 1 out of 3 means, like out of 3 phase voltage, any single phase voltage become a over voltage scenario, then a relay operates. 2 out of 3, it will look for the 2. 3 out of 3, it will look for all 3. Or phase to phase, sometime it is a phase to phase element, it is separately, it is configured. And a 3 phase. So over voltage pickup is like it's set above your nominal value, or it's set above your the safe operating voltage. That's our voltage production, right? So example, we assume like phase to neutral set as a one out of 3 configuration in the relay. It's say example, it's 79 or 70 voltage example. So let's see how to set the 70 voltage. So to test over voltage, first we have to pick, like if I want to test only phase to neutral, like A phase, and my pickup is assume 70 voltage. So how I want to set, so we need to decide where to start, and we need to decide what is the increment step. In this case, define my start value 63.5 example. My increment step I want to select here. I want to say increment my amplitude, because I want to see the over voltage amplitude pickup. And my increment I want to set example like zero point 0.1 voltage, or like one voltage increment, or I want to do zero point 0.5 voltage. That way also I can set. So in this case I set zero point 0.5 voltage every increment step. So to do the testing, you set the value, starting value, what is the your ramp condition. Then also we need to see like the trip conduct, right? So what I do, I select my uh, assume this is a trip conduct, I name this as a trip, and potential free conduct I select, and also like configuration I select NC to NO, because we are expecting relay to close the conduct. So NC to NO we are going to sense in the test set. So what I want to do after receiving, so use as a trip latch input is like when the movement relay comes in conduct, trip conduct, then we stop the injection by selecting auto off voltage and current. So once you set the trip conduct and the starting value, then click master on. So the voltage channel start injecting. So now how to increment it? So still I haven't selected this particular value to increment. So what I can do, click on this. I want to include this in the RAM channel. Using mouse scroll button or up arrow down arrow in the laptop, I'm increasing. So you can see here my increment step was zero point 0.5. So it is going every mouse arrow or mouse increment or up arrow click, it's going like a zero point 0.5 voltage. So in this case, assume like relay is operated 70.01. So our pickup expected is 70 voltage and it's operated in 70.01. So I want to get the report. That's a crucial step in the testing, right? So what I'm going to do, add this result to report. I want to say this is my over or voltage 50 pickup test, or we can say like 59. Some of the relays directly they mention 59. So my pickup value is 70 voltage. You can see here the table comes empty, nothing is there. So I know like the relay tolerance is 2 to 3 percentage in case of microprocessor relay. I said 3 percentage error. So nothing here in the software or report table. But when the moment I define my pick expected value, in this case 70 voltage. So you can see here, based on the expected value, min value and max value is automatically calculated from the allowed percentage error, and the test results it's updated, pause or fail. Okay, and you can see here one flag it is simulated. This is a very important feature we have in RTMS software. It's especially to protect the integrity of the testing. So if the user or someone like run the test in and give the trip conduct in the simulate mode, we flag it as simulate mode unless until it gives the feedback from the relay test set directly. So this is the very important feature to maintain the integrity of the testing. Also this report page it shows like when the date is, when the test is done, what time it is done, and what is the duration of the test. So it all give the historical value to the example supervisors or insurance companies to verify in the later stages how the test was performed. Let's go back to the home screen and see how to run the timing test. Say timing test is nothing but like you give the pre-fault and fault. That's the like timing test. In this case, I want to run 70 voltage. Assume like relay is a 2 second trip time. So I'm going to pre-fault. I set my pre-fault time as like a 1 second. I want to apply pre-fault state, and I apply 63.5. It is a nominal voltage in this case. And the fault I want to apply example 70 is pickup, so at least 1.1 times or 1.05 times. I say 71 voltage. I'm applying fault voltage. I'm applying only one phase. Even we can say like three phase. Also we can set it automatically selected pre-fault and fault stage. So I know like relay has to operate in 2 seconds, but we can decide whether we want to inject the test apply the fault value beyond 2 seconds, or how long we want to apply. We need to define that. The test setting option here, it allow user to define. So in my case, it's a 2 second is my operating time. I said I want to inject only 2.5 second, not more than that. And if 2 second it is not operated, relay doesn't operate, the test abort or stops at 2.5 second injection. So to perform the timing, you need to press play button, not the master on. So I press play button. What it does, the relay will inject the pre-fall will run, and after, say in this case, I time out, right? So there is no trip conduct feedback. I rerun again to get some operating time. In this case, so here relay operated at 2.273 seconds because I simulated. I want to get that over voltage timing test report. Simple add result. So here I say like it's a over voltage timing test. It's like 59 here again to flag it. If you see here in the report, as other report we see like operate total duration of the testing and what is the uh, date and time it is run. All the details are there. Here operating time, I can say like over voltage trip time. I can rename to better understanding. The method is 2.273. So we need to define the tolerance to get pass or fail. So I say like my operating time minimum is like 1.9, and it is like 2.3. So in this case it's pass, but really I want to set 1.9 to 2.1. If in that case it will fail, but to get the pass I set like this. But we know what is the tolerance in the real testing world. So it's simple. We see like over voltage pickup test and over voltage timing test. Let's go back to the home screen. I want to perform like under voltage, say example 27 element. I want to do under voltage is exactly opposite to over voltage. In over voltage, what we do, we apply nominal voltage and we increase the voltage, apply voltage to get the fault value. But in the under voltage, what we do, we apply the nominal voltage, decrease the decrease the apply voltage to get the operating voltage. So I assume like our nominal voltage is 63.51. This time I want to do three phase under voltage testing. So here what I do, as we see, like I turn on the uh, voltage all the three channel, but only one is selected in under voltage. I want to select all three in the ramping, so I click on the amplitude or whatever the parameter I want to increment or decrement. Just click on that, select include channel ramping, so you can control it. Now assume like my voltage under voltage is 45 voltage operating voltage. So here I go decreasing the value, so I go down like maybe around 44. It assume it operates. We can, this is the manual testing, so it will give some kind of experience to the user, uh, can find the relay operation. So assume 44 is a relay operated, so we stop the injection, or in the real world the test stop the injection. So I say add result report. In this case I say like this is an under voltage pickup test. Say I say it's a 27 element, so I simply put 27. So as other test, it shows like what is my injection time, what is the operating total duration, also like what my pickup value is there. So no pass or fail given unless until we give the expected value. In this case I give expected is a 45 voltage, and I define my allowed percentage error, example 3 percentage. So based on the allowed percentage error, you can see here the error it calculate. The expected is 45, pickup is 44.5, so it is a negative error because it's operated less. So we get the test results here. So we got under voltage pickup test. Example, I want to do the under voltage timing test now. So under voltage timing test is exact opposite to over voltage timing test. In over voltage, what we do, we inject the fault voltage higher than the setting voltage, then relay operates. Then we get the operating time. In case of under voltage, we set the fault voltage lesser than your pickup setting to run get the trip time. So in my case, it's a 45 is the my under voltage pickup setting. So what I do, I say 44 voltage in the fault stage, and pre-fault still I'm keeping my nominal voltage is 63.51 balance, and pre-fault is 1 second, fault is 44. Assume this also operate on 2 seconds, so I give 2.5 second. It's a maximum test time. To run that under voltage timing test, I press play, then it will start inject the nominal voltage and look for the operating time. So under voltage trip operated. So I want to get the report, so I add result report. So same thing, I can modify this name under voltage timing test. I want the flag is 27. It shows what, when and what it is tested, and what is the duration of the time. I would say like under voltage trip time in this case. So my minimum is like 1.9, maximum is I can say 2.5. I want to make sure the report get passed. But in the real world, we give the actual min and max, maybe plus or minus 2 percentage, plus or minus 3 percentage, or plus or minus 5 percentage, depends on the relay and model you are testing. So we get the test results. So now we got all the four different tests like over voltage pickup, over voltage time. This is a single report. So I want to see as a whole report. I go to the report option here, and I see view report. It gives me like all the detail in the report. So you can notice like past simulated. The user cannot modify this data, but the user can have like a CTPT ratio come, what is the your parameter setting, substation. They can select like I say like substation mega dollars, I assume. So production like maybe sell 751 relay, assume. So manufacturer SEL. So sorry, this is a feeder, I say. Then model is cell 751. So like we keep adding the parameters, and also you can see here the test results is appear over here. So it's pretty intuitive, and it's simple to test with the software. So I click OK here and go to home screen. Then we can continue other testing. or harmonic feature in the home screen. Let's see in other video, because I feel this video exceeds over 10 minutes, so I don't want to bore the viewers. So let's see the how to use the home screen for other harmonic testing in the next video. Thank you.